Good morning, guys. Let me tell you a little horror story.
We're Ryan and Abby, and this is Lost Among Locals. Honestly, international travel can be quite the booger during this COVID era. So grab you a coffee, sit back, get comfortable, and watch us try our hardest to get on a dead-gum plane.
So this round with the COVID test has been an absolute nightmare. In order to get to where we're going, we need a COVID test within 72 hours of leaving our home. That's pretty standard for right now for travel. They have actually given us an extension to get it within 96 hours. However, we are transiting through Frankfurt, and you must have a test within 48 hours of going through Frankfurt, no matter where your final destination is and its restrictions. So that's kind of rare. So we thought we'd hit the jackpot. We're in Ryan's hometown this week, visiting his family. Our flight leaves on Tuesday, 4 in the afternoon. So we can get one on Sunday morning, and that'll be perfect. Well, getting anything done medically on the weekend can be a little bit of a problem. But we found a clinic that is paired with the hospital. It's open on Sunday. They do COVID testing. They run it straight across to the hospital, and you get your PCR test within a few hours. Great. So we thought we had it lined out. We get up Sunday morning, we go straight to the clinic. It is an absolute cluster. They don't know the difference between the two types of testing that we need. Nobody seems to know what's going on. We found out that the machine at the hospital had been down for 2 days anyway. So they were going to have to send all of our swabs off to Little Rock, which is the capital of Arkansas, through the health department. The likelihood of it getting back in time is slim to none. So we choose to leave without getting it done because I wasn't going to pay a fortune for a provider visit and all of that and still probably not get my test back because it wasn't going to be sent off till Monday morning anyway, they told us. So now it is Monday morning. I'm up early, getting ready to call another clinic as soon as they open and figure out if they have an operating machine and hope for PCR miracle to happen so that we can get on a flight tomorrow. Well, we've been swabbed.
Yep.
Likelihood of getting it back in time, real slim. Real slim. Good morning, guys. All right, so update. We were able to get a COVID test done yesterday. We are still waiting on results. So it is now the morning of. We are packed up as if we are going to go somewhere. But we're just not really sure. It's looking bleak, but we're keeping our fingers crossed. So the plan is to go to Egypt. That's the plan. We haven't even told you guys that, but that's the plan. We're super excited. We tried to go to Egypt a couple months ago via Istanbul, and that whole trip, because of COVID reasons and new restrictions, got canceled on us. So we are trying again, and it's not looking good. It's looking like it's going to be a problem again. But we're just waiting. My new baby suitcase is all packed. I'm ready.
Yes, checking on our COVID results. Yes. Okay. Ryan Davis. Okay. You're not in.
Still
not in.
poo.
Okay, well, thank you very much. All right, thank you, appreciate it. All right, bye. Well.
Y'all, bless him. He's been calling all morning, like every 30 minutes. They probably hate him at the health department, but it's a no-go. Not good news. It is now the time for us to leave to get to Little Rock to the airport. And we still have no COVID tests. So unfortunately, Egypt has evaded us again. For the second time in 3 months. We are going to get there though. I'm going to start working on plan D. E and F. And we're gonna get there, but not today.
Alright, we just finished our COVID testing. Eyes are watering. Getting used to it, kind of. But 7 seconds of just the swabbing. I think mine counted really fast. Yours took her time.
Yeah, she did. She's like, I'm gonna swab each side for 7 seconds. I was like, holy moly, that is not necessary.
So we should get our results, what, tomorrow, hopefully?
Hopefully.
Well, we finished, and we are 30 minutes early.
Sweet. Alright guys, so leg one of the journey has started. This is actually the first time we've had to take the bus within the States, but rental car prices right now are astronomical. So we could not drive 5 hours to the Dallas airport, and we didn't want to ask family to take us. So we are going to take a carry-on bus today. We've gotten to the bus station, got all checked in, got our bags checked, and now we're just waiting on our bus. It's going to be about an 8.5 hour drive, which stinks because by car it's only 5 hours, but gotta do what you gotta do.
He has decided that he doesn't want to sit by me.
We just stopped in Texarkana, probably halfway-ish, maybe a little less than halfway. Our bus is running a little bit late. We were supposed to get here about 6:15. We got here about 6:30, and we still got quite a ways to go. So we are waiting on our second bus. We had to get off the bus here, and the second bus is coming. So we are waiting on our second bus to take us to Dallas.
Okay guys, we have made it to Dallas. That was an interesting journey. There were some characters on our bus, and our bus driver was hilarious. He was like, "You gonna get off this bus, you gonna get your food, you gonna get back on this bus. You're not gonna be out there smoking cigarettes, doing stuff you shouldn't be doing. I'm leaving in 15 minutes. Now I'm serious. I ain't got time to mess with y'all. You'll get back on this bus." And then these two guys got in an argument, and he did the same thing. Turned the lights on, he was like, "Sit down. I ain't no fight referee. I ain't no promoter either. I'm a bus driver. Now both of y'all sit down and shut up." And then both guys said yes sir and apologized and sat down. He was the boss. Like he was not putting up with any mess on his bus. But anyway, we're here in Dallas. It's about 10:15 or so at night. We're gonna go get us some food at the Denny's because it's in the parking lot and it's open and nowhere else is. And we're gonna sleep in tomorrow and enjoy this place until our late afternoon flight.
Breakfast of champions this morning, honey.
Yeah. Strawberry Pop-Tart.
Such a grown-up breakfast.
Yes.
So we thought we would take this time to answer some of your questions and let you know what is in our bag. Because we get asked all the time, like, how do you have so many clothes? If you only carry a carry-on, and what do you carry, and how do you know what to pack, and all those kinds of things. So we're gonna let you in a little bit on what is in our bag.
Okay, so we've already done the electronic version of what's in our bag, and so if you want to see that video, look up here, I guess, yeah, and somewhere in Abby, we'll put it somewhere. And so we've already done that, so go check that video out if you want to know what the tech stuff that we have. So, yeah.
Yeah, but today we're gonna show you what's in our drawers. All right, so I get the question a lot, like, how do you have so many clothes? And it doesn't look like you ever wear the same thing. And I'm like, yes, I do. I literally wear the same thing like every day. So the secret is you have to find things that you can make look different with different outfits, but are essentially the same things.
Now my style is fairly classic anyway. I have a lot of just staple pieces that don't go out of style and I can keep forever. But when you travel a lot, that's what you need to focus on. You need a great black blazer, you need a dark pair of jeans, you need a dark pair of yoga or legging pants, something that can go under a dress but also be worn to hike in. Versatility, that's your key. But this trip is a little bit different than what we've been doing down in Central America and areas like that. This trip, I'm actually going to need a lot of more modest clothing. We're going to a place that's predominantly Muslim in religion, and therefore the culture is just a little bit more modest. So I'll need to keep my shoulders covered, keep my knees covered, and sometimes even keep my hair covered. So I've got a different set of clothes a little bit this time, but you can still get the gist of what I tend to carry. So we do use these compression zipper bags. They do a couple of things. They do help squish your stuff so that you can get more in a bag, because you guys know we only carry a carry-on. Ryan and I each have a small carry-on suitcase, a roller bag, and then we each have a camera backpack that has electronics in it. So yes, we have 2 backpacks of electronics. I know, it's ridiculous. So these compression bags help a lot. They also help with, some of them have like little labels or they're different colors. And they help you figure out, like, if I just need a new pair of drawers, I don't need to take my whole suitcase apart. I just, give me a new pair, just grab the drawers one and you're good. So we have one that has about a week to a week and a half worth of underwear, a few pairs of socks, and one swimsuit, sports bra, things like that. My large one has one dress shirt. I carry about 4 tank tops with me, a blue one, a black one, a gray one, and a white one. I carry a white t-shirt, a green t-shirt, and sometimes a black t-shirt. I don't have the black one with me at this point. And then I have a long sleeve t-shirt for days that it's cold or when we hike to somewhere tall and I need layers. And then on this trip, because of where we're going, I have about 6 dresses with me. Or dresses or tunic kind of things. So that is what's in my big case. I do like a suitcase, by the way, that's a bifold suitcase. The iFly brand is actually my favorite. They sell it at Walmart. And I like it because it's very lightweight. It has compartments and zippers, which I like, on the flaps and stuff, like extra compartments, and it also has very little wasted space. My iFlight case broke. I was not able to get another one through Walmart at this time because everything sucks right now. And so I actually have an It Luggage. I like It Luggage a lot. It's actually way cuter than my iFly one, but I do feel like it's a little bit smaller. In fact, mine will almost fit inside of Brian's. So you'd have to be a little bit more leery on what you pack with this one. But I do like that it has compartments on the inside here, where I can kind of keep extra goodies, my jewelry bag, headscarf, shoes, etc. So, and then I also have, this compartment has my pants in it. I have a pair of hiking pants, a pair of leggings. I have 2 pair of dress pants, a pair of jeans, and a pair of like comfy pants to wear on the plane. I'm actually gonna wear a skirt today. We'll talk about that in a minute, but yeah, like a pair of just trouser-like, soft, comfy pants I usually wear on the plane. Shoes. Shoes are the hardest part, y'all. I love shoes. I love them, I love them, I love them. I had hundreds of pairs. I don't anymore. I've given them all away. I have a box at my mom's house, but that's about it. So shoes are really hard. On this trip, I am carrying a pair of slippers because, ew, hotels. I carry a pair of flip-flops for the beach and the shower, which I usually don't wear in the shower, to be honest, but if it's gross, I will. I carry a pair of like a Birkenstock sandals, which are pretty much my go-to every day, and then I carry a pair of Converse, and then also I have like a pair of suede booties that like fold flat that I can wear with jeans or a skirt, and they look quite nice. Sometimes I take heels depending on where I'm going, but I didn't this time. I also have a hat because we're going to a really sunny place. Shorts one, I have a pair of jean shorts. I have a pair of cutie like soft cotton shorts. I have a pair that I like sleep in and run around in. I have a pair of exercise shorts, and I have like a longer pair of hiking quick dry kind of shorts. So that's what's in here. I do carry 2 small jackets. One is like a dressy blazer in case we go out to a nice dinner or something, and the other is like an everyday throw on casual jaqueta. And that, folks, is about it for what goes in this bag. Oh, my little tiny makeup bag goes in here as well. So this is the other question we get a lot, like, what about your face and your hair and all that stuff? Well, you just kind of have to go with that, honestly. We do carry a bathroom bag. This goes in Ryan's bag. It does have some medicines. We don't really carry soap and shampoo because we just get that when we get there. You can buy that anywhere. One razor, contact stuff. The biggest thing that's in our bathroom bag, honestly, is supplements. Literally, we carry this thing. It is a fishing tackle box full of pills because some of this stuff is hard to get around the world. We are not 25 anymore, so we need stuff. And also, we don't always eat the best when we're on the road. When we were at home, living at home, I had a food chart. I knew how many macros everybody was getting every day. I knew exactly what we were eating and I could control it. But out here, I cannot. So to make sure that we get what we need and that this redhead gets some vitamin D and all that kind of stuff, we carry this giganto baby with us. So also when you get to be our age, we're not that old, I'm just teasing. But anybody, actually, we had a friend at 25 who threw a blood clot on a plane. It's not a bad idea to take you an aspirin before you get on a plane. Number one, it'll help with your back and everything getting sore, and number two, it helps prevent you from having blood clots. So if you're gonna take a super long flight, take you an aspirin before you get on. All right, so when it comes to your carry-on, if you can zip it without having to sit on it, it's what we call bonus. Now, some days I can, some days I can't. Depends on how well I did that day. Let's see how we're gonna do today. If your bag's too full and you can zip it, don't worry, just sit on it, put your big badonkadonk on it, and it'll zip right up, no problem. Oh, crappy day, oh, crappy day, oh, crappy day. All right, guys, once again, for the third time now, for different reasons, at different times and different parts of the process, we have been denied entry to Egypt again. So we are just going to consider this a sign from God and go somewhere else. We got to American Airlines today for our British Airways flight, and they would not accept the COVID test that we had, even though they're perfectly valid from the lab. They said that they need a rubberized stamp, that Egypt is requiring a stamped COVID test. That is not on the embassy, that is not in the paperwork, but that is what they are requiring. So we called the lab. I talked to 14 people at the hospital today that did our testing. All of them had absolutely no clue what this was about. They said they don't do rubberized stamps anymore. That is by far a thing of the past. We even tried to be shady and like check in again with a different person. We did that 3 times. We had the lab, we had medical records at the hospital send us the official copy instead of what we printed from a portal. They still wouldn't take that. So we're denied. So we're gonna go back to a hotel and we're gonna try to figure out what to do from now. But first, food.
Okay guys, so it's packing day here and it's going well. We don't know if we're going to be able to get on a plane tomorrow. That's another story. But I decided our toothbrushes were disgusting, and so I was going to boil them in some hot water. And then I forgot them. So my toothbrush is fine, but Ryan's fell down in the pan. Oh, you're going to have to make a trip to the DG, babe. Sorry.